Interesting. Oh. What?
Well, this keeps getting weirder. You get the feeling that this room is watching us?
Wait a minute. It's not right. Something in this room that we gotta maybe just scan. Doors don't lead me anywhere. So what am I doing here? Sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. What am I doing? Oh, it's speeding up. It's going the opposite side. I can't go fast enough. equip your new power. Press tab to
If I
open the
hadn't seen
data.
that with my own 2 eyes, I wouldn't believe it.
New powers. Select the area at the top of your anti-gravity field. Generate localized field of intense low gravity and behold the planet's true power. Cost 45 power, total 60. Alright, I didn't even know this is a thing.
Hell, I still don't.
How do you use it? Toggle power names, favorite. So if we put that in a favorite, okay, so we'll put that. 3? My powers. How do I know my powers? Oh, there it is. Sure what that does. Oh, toggle it on. Press Z to use your power.
Holy shit, I ain't never getting used to that.
I didn't even know that was a thing I could do in this game. Wow. Okay. I didn't know that was... I didn't know they had like magic type of stuff in here. That's insane. Okay, so we can turn to the lodge. Should.
Exploration still lives as long as the lodge is still standing.
Okay. Takes a little while to use it, so you can't use your powers constantly.
Crix's bones. Look at you.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna start doing some scans. Like, right now.
We were right about the anomaly, weren't we? Tip our ears on the tale.
Building like a temple.
An entire building generating a signature just like the artifact.
Vladimir, look at these readings. Cardiovascular and neurological levels aren't in the normal range.
I think we're going to need a little demonstration. Mind putting the paces to it? Everyone saw that, right?
Like a literal gift from the heavens.
And also the most practical consequence of our little venture thus far.
Got no old shipwise for this one. Going to just call weird, weird.
I'm gonna use this everywhere. It was a temple that did this.
So we have artifacts, a temple, and this power. All connected.
I feel like the whole universe has been upended. The implications of this... You feel it too, right?
Can we find more of them?
Already picked one up from the scans. Matches another one of the artifacts we found. In theory, there might be one temple for each. But sifting through all the signs to identify a match is tricky. Impossible if we don't have the right artifact to compare. And even then, it takes time.
I'll follow up the other anomaly that you found.
Don't think it's just Fortune's laugh that this temple responded to you. The artifacts, the visions, this power you've gotten, all seems to be the same song somehow. Plenty to think about. Anyway, catch a smile out there. I'll work on finding planet anomalies that match the other artifacts we have.
If you have a moment, I have something I'd like to discuss. I must admit, you've surprised me. I thought you were going to take off as soon as you'd gotten something from us. But I was wrong. I want you for a little soiree I'm planning.
Let's hear it.
It's about an artifact, and our goal is simple. We're going to purchase it. Our seller is a freelance operative in the city of Neon, which means the artifact is almost certainly stolen from someone. I just need a little more presence in the negotiation to show we're serious. And I think you'd be perfect.
All right.
That settles it then. We just need to make a few stops when we get to the city, and then the drinks will be on me.
This is not gonna go well. Nothing ever goes well on Neon.
It'll be easy, I promise. I'll ride passenger on your ship until we get to Neon. Just let me know when you're ready to set off.
Yeah, let's go.
To the Volai star system, then. I admit I'm a little excited.
Okay, so we got power from beyond and all the money it can buy. Travel to Neon. Acquire the power on Altair 3. Okay. Let's turn in... Not really turn in. Go to Hope Town. Cenarian. It's not really the same direction, but it'd be nice to do. Get that and come back down. Could stop at Olympus too on the way. On back. That.
I have something for you.
Welcome to the 3-Star Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
Town.
Looks clear. Initiate landing sequence. Let's get out there and do something new today, shall we?
Weight's not so bad.
Hey.
What am I supposed to be doing here now? Yeah.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
It's great to see you. How is Mom?
Excuse me. A little desperate here. This is such a...
This was literally nothing
All right,
until
Adela.
Robert came here.
Deep breath. Oh, God.
Look like things are going well.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse.
Really? Why are you standing out here in the open then? What's wrong?
Where to start? So, I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. It just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
It's the story of my life.
You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment? Slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since.
Okay. How do I figure into this?
I'm getting to that part. Sorry. A tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Yes, I'm Captain Fahim.
You are the best! This slate has everything they know about me. It's not much. He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe. Thank you.
Yes? What?
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
All right. In here? Out here.
We'd be dust.
What are you up to? I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink.
Captain Fahim.
Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markab? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill.
Bounty? Why me?
Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies, meant for orphans, or something. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment in sight unseen. I figure they're in the Markab.
You don't seem bad. I haven't done anything wrong. Let's not do this.
So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what.
You know, Ricky, we both know the bounty is a sham. You're being played.
You're right. It doesn't add up. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am.
Thanks.
Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your life insurance policy. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Hey.
Pardon.
This can't be happening. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you.
You're lucky the tracker was a good guy. They'll send more.
You think? I mean, of course they will. Oh, God. I don't mean to be ungrateful and all, but I really, really need to go. Thank you.
Yeah. Got stuck.
Off-worlders. Nothing good ever comes from
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
Nope. Not at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened them up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Mykilla. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Let's meet.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Trucks in space. Their motto always cracks me up.
Isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
If we finish this one, we're got to go to Aquila City after probably turn it in.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Damn good to see you, Mia. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
boss lady wants to know if we have to start from scratch.
Let's get down to it, shall we? Time is...
Throw his stuff on the floor.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Find a stolen ship on Mantra Luna.
That's
Montara.
Good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Count on me.
I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like we got a job to do.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
Ship was delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Thief had inside help. Know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo hauler. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Why didn't anybody report theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
Oh, I think we're done.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for.
You can count on my discretion.
I'm glad we understand one another.
Maybe.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?